giving the reputable, time to say the reputable thing he want to say. Yep. All right. Those of you who are um, listening to us right now, we are live as we speak now on YouTube. Just check for top page, top FM/DVLRB, both on YouTube and Facebook. YouTube, you'll find Top FM and TV Liberia, and then you can follow us there. You have the time to be able to see some of our panelists if they do join today, because it's very early there, and some of them will want to get themselves prepared before they join the show. So those of you who are out there and would like to join us and be able to see our panelists, you will be able to join us. Panelists, I've just shared the link in the chat room where you will have to join and also be seen. So if you are there, please tell us the sound quality. How is it like? If it's okay, that you give us the kind of information we're asking you to give us. Let me take this pricing. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and where you calling from?
Morning, Seku. This is Joseph Nia calling you from Disco here.
Mr. Nia, welcome. Let's hear you, bro.
Thank you. I just want to take this time this morning to say a very big thank you to Honorable Marie Glenn Johnson,
okay,
for the job she has done in our district.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first of a kind for a representative to undertake such a initiative,
okay,
in our district. She sent a machine there, and they are now rehabilitating the streets in Zia City and the community.
Okay.
So I just want to appreciate her for the job well done. Let her keep on the hard work.
Thank you.
Secondly, the gentleman who talks about criticizing somebody with master degree, that's not the issue. The issue here is he who also talking, what degree does he have? So it's not about having degree, but it's about when your leader is not doing the right thing, it is your right as a citizen to speak against it. But it doesn't require qualification. So you should please understand that. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ismail. Thank you.
Okay.
We appreciate you as well. Keep your calls coming now to 081 14 35 04 105 105. Let's hear you this morning, so that we all can be a part of the broadcast. If you are watching us, please do your best just to share our broadcast, right? Like and share our broadcast. That's the best thing you can do for us right now. We're backing you. If you are watching us live on Facebook, just like and share our broadcast. We'll be very, very much happy. Very, very much happy this morning. So keep your calls coming now to 0881 14 35 04 0776 105 105. Edward K. Zebi, please share our broadcast this morning, and we'll be glad to, for that. Please, we beg you. That's the best thing you can do for us. Well, yeah, just share the broadcast. That will be okay for us. That will be very, very much okay for us. Edward, okay, Zebe, and others who are watching. So let's take this pricing quickly. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Is this Nelly Supuka? Oh, okay. My man, sorry about you guys are gonna let it voice back. Yeah, but
no problem.
Yeah, I don't want it to be a dialogue. I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be a dialogue. Yeah. Please.
Yes. When it comes to education, in our political view, that policy issue we can be discussing.
Okay.
If you want to criticize somebody, criticize them, but it should not be all of the time. Almost like you have somebody who people want a certificate they are giving to UNGP, the governing network, many international NGOs are giving whole lot of awards that
that they are avoiding that you are working in the education sector. So it's not an ordinary person. It is a dignitary person when it comes to education and policy.
Okay.
So when we discussing that, when you want to speak of education, that must scream. When it comes to education policy, I know everything that government education. So I can speak out of my city, neither out of university. I speak with intelligence. I speak with what I do know about education policy. So if he wants to discuss it, I think he can book time. For me, I can book the time. They will discuss policy. But we are not discussing that. We're discussing what you know, that what you should speak about.
Okay. Thank you.
Policy say you should have a master's degree.
Thank you. Thank you.
A CEO.
Thank you very much, Chief. Thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. All right. Good morning, Otello. Otello, you there?
Yeah, good morning, Sekou, and good morning, Orita.
Okay. So you're joining us this morning live on Facebook, or we will be on WhatsApp. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll do some work in the basement and there yet. So we need to think that program resume.
Thank you very much. But you can just go and share as well. I'll also send a link for the Facebook broadcast in the chat room. So please share.
Good morning, Sekou. Good morning, the good people of GEDEH County. Good morning to my great brothers and sisters of Liberia as well.
Welcome this morning. How was the night?
Thank you. Yeah, my night is great, and I think we are here this morning. Praise be to God for us to be here to get the good news, bad news, and discuss better things that will benefit our people.
Thank you. Thank you very much this morning. As we're with others to join us once again, let me say a very big thank you to all of you monitoring the broadcast. Our year-end party appreciation program will be coming up on the 31st of December. So those of you that we've been calling your names, we'll call the names again before we leave the program today. So we like to say, get prepared, get ready so that we can jam together. It's going to be a wonderful time here this morning. Okay, on this note, let me quickly say to all of us, it is very, very important, and let me say this to all of us. Frank Vlendy Smith, good morning. How are you? Frank, you have time, please broadcast this morning. We'll be very glad. Let me say this to everybody. I listened very carefully this morning when one of the callers called and talked about the year-end appreciation program that the superintendent had in the palace last night. You know, I suffered a little headache, so the moment I touched the bed, I was gone. I really miss it, and I hope I was there, but I wasn't there anyway. But let me just say this to all of you. Go to that palace. Every single person in Grand GEDEH, go to that palace this morning. Since Omil left this country, I want every single person who will call on the radio this morning to either disagree with me or agree with me. This is the first time to see that palace in such a manner. Very, very green. I hope it's going to continue. This is the first time to see the kind of lights that are up during Christmas time, that we have it there, that in the evening hours or night hours when you are passing, you will see how ZWEDRU beauty from that particular point will be coming up or shining. This is the first time since Omir left. For some of us who were in ZWEDRU at that time, for some of us who didn't know how that palace was, to know that there is an open area under that palace where the superintendent of the county will be having people sitting and discussing. Previously, it was plywood stuff that were there. You know, they had kitchen honor, they had offices and other places, including Whitehall. This is the first time. Go to the palace this morning. Go and see what I'm talking about. Look at the honor part of the palace. The first, that ground floor. Just look at that down part. Go and see how beautiful that place is. And I listened to a person who said this morning, is this the kind of party that we want in Grand GEDEH? That party was necessary. And look, it's not the job of the representative to do a role. The representative got 3 responsibilities. We have representation, we have lawmaking, and oversight. Apparently, the oversight, he brought it in a way that he would try to do role for his in the district. Well, let's be clear with this. That's not the work of a representative to do. The work of a representative is to making sure that he uses oversight responsibility on the particular institution that clock with the responsibility to do roles, to do rehabilitation of roles. If it is LEC, the representative uses oversight responsibility, whoever that is taking over the grade, to making sure that places that it's supposed to go there. So the representative should be on the back of LRB Energy. Oh, light supposed to be in our community this way. Why is it not there? You make sure that it is there. Not the representative responsibility to give money to LRB Energy. No, not the representative responsibility to come and say, and you go and clear the road. Let money here. I'm taking it from here. I'm taking it from there. They do these things because they want to be re-elected. And that's exactly what our representatives are doing right now. And because of that, they will get involved into a lot of other things. Maybe accepting brown envelopes because they need to be re-elected, and they cannot do these things that the people think that they should be able to do for them. They will not be re-elected. The superintendent in this county happened to be the vice jury of the president. They had the budget in 2024 this year. That budget was passed. They came on the radio, they had a town hall, they explained to each and every one of us exactly how that budget was going to be used. And that budget was not unilaterally, done, but instead it was accepted and okayed and approved by the county council. So the superintendent said, let me face honor here now and call all my town chiefs, my paramount chiefs, various agencies, to tell them thank you since I took over, so that we can all have a get together and plan better for next year how we can operate. And you come and say the party was not necessary? When last did you have a party to appreciate people? No. You have not. When last did you have a party to appreciate people? Not just to merrymake, but to call all the paramount chiefs together, to call all the town chiefs together, to call ministries and agencies, to say, gentlemen, thank you for this particular thing you guys have done. Since I took over up to now, I appreciate you for what you've done. How can we move forward with this other side next year? Are we on the right track? Can we do this together? And everybody just have the time together. Day breaks, people going back. This is the time that they've met with the superintendent together at night in the palace, not in the city hall. And somebody can't say the party was not necessary because the people suffering. You need to stop this. To stop this. You go right to the palace right now. Go and see the Tottenham Palace. Leaders have different way of approaches. When Peter Solo was superintendent yesterday, he did what he could do in this county. People appreciated him for that. People condemned him for the way he led this county, for the time he spent in this county. That's why people appreciated him. People also condemned him. When Kai Valley took over, people appreciated him for what he's been doing. And also, people condemned him for what he's been doing. Ellis Green has taken over. People were appreciating and people were condemning him. But that's part people come from the opposition side. When you see some realities, right? Speak it out. I personally, I say why nyong pao tutu indo koroma. I absolutely see nothing with the party or the get together that the superintendent had last time. And I will advise, if you will listen to me, every single year, and he should call for this kind of section to appreciate people that work with him. You know what it does to people? It makes people to get so free with you, open with you, and be able to work with you openly. And that's the kind of person we notice him to be. I hope it's not in the first year he wants to impress people. But if we'll continue this kind of thing, then it will be good. Don't just do that as well. But make sure that every single project being earmarked under your administration, done with care, adequately, so that tomorrow when order comes up, you will not be grabbed in the web or catch in the web. Do your due for as much as you can to see how best you can minimize corruption, because corruption is something that people don't get rid of. I can say that for sure. I read a book written by Ayegwe Ama from Ghana. The beautiful ones are not yet born. I always say this. It is not possible for people to be 100% corrupt free, because corruption starts from right in the home. You got 4 or 5 children, you love one than the rest. You give all of them recess, but one of them you call them and give them something better than the other one. Whatever that is not done right is corruption. But minimize it. If you put 200,000 per project, make sure that that project worth the 200,000. Because where you are, you get paid for what you do, you get paid for what you are doing, and you always get paid for what you're doing. A government job is not where people come and steal to enrich themselves. But because of the perception that a lot of people have today, most of the rich people in Liberia, they are all politicians. They now live from farming activities. They now live from the industrial areas. They now live from places that they actually need to be, to making sure that they will better the lives of people, but go into government to steal and enrich themselves. That's why most of the people who are called rich people in our country, Liberia, go and check. They don't have a farm. They don't have any other things they're doing. But they are a bunch of corrupt people who stole from the people yesterday. So I'll advise that your administration shouldn't be like that, Alice Jessa Grant. We are watching you with our 2 eyes. We are checking on you every single day. You did a budget, and the county council approved the budget. We are using the check and balances ideas and eyes that we have to making sure we check on you on a daily basis, that what you said you will do with the budget, you're going to do it with the budget once the budget is available. We need to stop this. I listened to one caller calling and saying, you know, Zaitan is a very big area. Electricity has to go there. And let me say this. I don't know what I will quote Sister Miata Herring very clearly this morning. It is not what you do that is wrong, but how you do it matters. It is not what you do that matters, but how you do it matters. You tuned this morning, that was very, very, oh my God. You know, Zaitan, no, we are urging them. No, don't do it. No. No. It is not what you do, but how you do it that matters. You are calling on the county authority to making sure that Zaitan have electricity. You also have a representative in your district that you voted for. Petition the representative. You see the place people make mistake? They don't use the petition. Article 17 of the Liberian Constitution gives you the right to do what? To express your grievances, not just expressing your grievances, but instructing your representatives to petition the government. They didn't say beg them. Call Jacob DB to a meeting. Call Jacob DB, we elected you, and please, we know your 3 cardinal responsibility as a lawmaker. Please use your 3rd cardinal responsibility, your oversight. Your oversight means you can lobby. That's why you are representing the people. The simple need for lobby is begging. You can beg other people to come to your aid and tell them. And more precise, folks, those of you in Zaitan, some of you got businesses you're doing there. Are you aware that we have individuals in ZWEDRU city who contributed, like in our community in Jensenville? Almost all of the houses in Jensenville contributed money to buy transformer and put electricity in their houses. Before later, when we had the problem with the transformer, what do you call them? When LRB Energy took over, they brought a brand new transformer. Yes, we did. Even where we are right now, telecom community, it was an individual who bought the transformer to supply electricity here. And the bills were paid to that individual. And when they got the money, the transformer was free with the people. LRB Energy just brought in new, how do I call it, materials. They brought in some poles because of the fluctuations that normally we have along the way with the wooden poles that they had there. LRB Energy is now changing some of those poles to what? To iron poles. They brought a few pieces of poles, and then I think day before yesterday, some of those poles went on the highway. We went out of current, and they were installing them on the highway so that we don't have the problems we're having. But what are you also doing in Zaitan? This government is everybody's business. Every single body business, not only an individual called government. The very first thing, we all went to the pool that day under the sun, under the rain. We stood there and we casted our votes. But what dealing with these people are affecting them is the promises they make to the people. They know they cannot fulfill them as individuals. Some of them even went to the point of making promises to people that national government is the one that's supposed to take responsibility. Now, when you lie to the people, you give them the expectation. The people are expecting you to deliver. Instead of you delivering, you start mangoing. So for upcoming politicians, probably for whatever elections that will be coming up, do not make promises that you know that national government the one supposed to do them. Say things to people that are very real. That when I get there, I will carry on advocacy. I will do this. Some of you, in fact, who they now elected, instead of you coming back to the people and say, this is what we're supposed to be doing. Can we do it? Because you send me there, you don't do it. You sit there and just take unilateral decision and say that place, the politics is different. Yes, it's different. We know that. But that's how it is. Let's bring in John Akinure. Good morning, John. How are you this morning?
Yeah, I should go good.
Good. Good morning to everyone. Mamiata and Mr. Brown.
John, you joining us this morning on the Facebook?
Yeah, I might come on Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah, the link is already in the chat room. So when you're ready, just join the Facebook aspect, and then we can move on. Ma'am Yata, good morning. How are you?
I'm exhausted. Good morning. Oh, good morning, fellow panelists, John, Mr. Brown. Good morning, Chico. Um, sorry today. I went to wedding in Maryland yesterday, and I had to drive 3 hours going and 3 hours coming back last night. And I got home.
Then which one you can be calling yourself you owe man or you owe man? If you can drive 3 hours to go, 3 hours to come, you owe man. He's still fresh and ready.
You see how you don't put your more in business than if you don't do it.
Oh my God.
I drove 3 hours going, 3 hours. I mean, the only thing on the way driving back, my charger in the car wouldn't work. So the phone didn't charge. But that it had taken me from the corner that I didn't know and put on the highway. So I could maneuver myself. Once I was on that major highway, I could follow and read the sign and get myself home. I even stopped. So Patu yesterday she said she was cooking cassava with everything inside. So I went to this very elegant wedding. Shegu, John, you know what did the dinner? The wedding actually was at 11 o'clock in the 11:30 in the morning. So I woke up like 6, 7 o'clock, make it to the wedding at 11. And so by the wedding start 11:30, 12:30, by 1 o'clock, let's say, it was a brunch, what they call brunch, between or breakfast and what you want to call it. Oh, I using your word.
You're not taking it from me.
Breakfast and lunch. So the food were like maybe 1:30. And you know the fancy thing you see in the magazine.
Mm-hmm.
The little salmon sitting in the middle of the plate with some decoration on top of it. One small little salad for it. By the time everything was over, it was like maybe 3 or 4. So I was driving, I was hungry. So I said, on my way home, I will stop to Fatu and collect my kisawali and something else that she had for me. Then the why the phone broke. So I got an error. Cause she moved. So the new place I follow the GPS. I'm like memorized the direction. It was dark. It was in the night, not really like dark. I like your more dark. But I went.
And you come here.
You
come.
I stopped in the mall to see if I could buy card. The mall they were closed because I was Sunday. I was vexed. By the time I reached home, I had one of those combo pepper soup. I was I was too tired to go and cook, no rest or nothing, no bread. I was feeling vexed. So that a vest not there. Well, I keep on it that when you take a bath after you tired, then you can't go to sleep. So I couldn't fall asleep till like around 12, 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
So so today my people, Liberia people, good morning, oh. Graduate your money, oh, your my tired the morning. And I'm bringing my face. Oh no.
Yeah, we hope to see you tomorrow on the program. We hope to see you tomorrow.
Please join a hotel. You want to see my face in the morning. the flavor that the bullet we were a rapper said that a small rapper, yeah. So, and I in the show your famous anybody I pick.
All right. Thank you. Thank you quickly. Let's go quickly to Othello. Othello, what's on your mind this morning? Let's hear you.
Yeah, because one way or the other related to the family, I don't know. Yeah. So when I got the information, I don't know how reliable it is. So I said, well, I'll make up my mind. Say it's late. When I go on the show, then maybe somebody will say it, and then we'll pick up from that point. But it's not yet confirmed to me yet. Yeah. So I don't know whether it's confirmed to you guys.
Molly, to say it's a lie. It's not something to overlook. Yeah, but that's it right there. Let's go over to you, John Aki. What's on your mind this morning? Let's hear you.
Yeah, Shaku, just give me 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute.
Okay. Says Miata, nationally, anything on your mind?
Oh yeah. A lot is on my mind, bro. On my mind. This I was listening to you. It's on my mind. Look, Seku, I two things, three things have been there on my mind.
Okay.
Okay, the first one is the positive one. About on Friday, we launched the first in the Republic of Liberia, a $2 million prize, the Liberia Learning Center. Seku. Everybody in the mother, in my opinion, should have been there. Seku, that place should have been standing room only with speaker outside to people listening. And everybody should have been taking a tour. Only patients. That's why I told her to go there. She did. The only patient can come on the show to describe to us and our people the magnificence of that building and the uniqueness of it for our children to be able to go get a computer, sign up. They were signing up there for the library cards the proper way at the front desk for them to be able to have laptops that they can check out, go sit and do their work, for them to have library with books, to have direct connection to the McMaster's University in Canada, where you can now be able, you say, you can go, you in Morovia, sit down in an air cool place and do research. Seku, for me to come see this, our governmental people making noise about Vice President going to well, needed the justice, not justice, the Supreme Court. And then to other beautiful park that she opened, which was a positive thing, the park she opened. But the negativity underneath it and the things that the brought for Sekou. Then to see the vice president going on narcissistic spoon with a spoon show to go explain himself. Sekou, problem you not see that what problem is not politics. Like the problem is illiteracy, reach the magnitude of ignorance that we live in our nation. Some people don't say what they are talking about. But that clear picture, look at what you're talking about this morning. When I turned on keyboard, I heard you talking. We don't look at the positive in things. We all wear the crab at the bottom, trying to draw each other. You, Sekou, you want play? Brown want play? Yeah, Brown can there. If Brown don't go there, you will see what we're happy. I will do that. I will do that. Hey, man, Sekou, that's on my mind this morning. It's disturbing. It's disturbing. It's on my mind. It's on my mind. It's like, that kind of way to begin to teach our people that which they don't know. And it take a whole lot, Sekou. Sometimes, Sekou, you just want to give up. Seriously. It weigh on my mind. The negativism is so systemic that the people that we born yesterday, they don't know the positive. They wouldn't know the negative. This is not good. You know, our people are always referred to our people going back to the days when there was system in the villages and in the town. They send men then to poorer society for a reason. Boys. It's called rite of passage. They send girls then to the service society. It's called a rite of passage. You live it from childhood to enter your adolescence. Part of the training there, Sekou, is to shut your mouth. No one to speak. I hear you measuring part of the things that I say. It's not what you say, it's how you say that makes the difference. It's not what you do, it's how you do it that makes the difference. They teach people, the young girls and young boys, when they go for a society, the reason they stay 2 years and 3 years and 4 years so they can train them properly. It's sad that this generation miss out on those parts that the vice president of the Republic of Liberia will be sitting on Spoon TV. I don't watch Spoon TV like I told you, but they just send it to me, my daughter did. So they don't send me sometimes they send me, I say, I don't watch those things there. So that was on my mind, man. That was on my mind. My people on the radio will wake up for work. Some of y'all got to stop and listen to some of the things they will be trying to talk so that we can learn to live better. The simple way that you used to, it's not the way to go.
Thank you.
Find happiness within yourself.
Thank you. Thank you very much this morning. Thank you. John, are you ready now? In a few minutes, we will be having the just ended. The winner of the just ended youth election, at least for a few minutes, to be able to talk to the people in Grand GEDEH County, apparently appreciating the young people for electing him. So can you come on now so that we can hear you quickly?
Yeah, Shegus, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, my brother.
All right, so yeah, I think my dad said one of those things that was that's on my mind. Basically, the vice president could go and sit on any media platform share panel with any panelists. But I mean, the form and manner in which the vice president was dragged or allow himself to be dragged without prior notice or arrangement, I think he desecrated the sanctity of the office of the vice president of the Republic of Liberia. The claims are all on social media. If you listen to it, the vice president sounds very tired. That presupposed that he was in bed. He was complaining on the phone that, my man, how you just call me and just put me on radio, that, I saw you talking on radio. I mean, I don't know who come into spin someday. I think what I'm seeing so far from whatsoever the vice president did was very wrong. First of all, Stanton is not a journalist. He's just a mere talk of services to the Liberian people in terms of people feeding with information. He bring it to the Liberian people to be scrutinized. But matter of fact, there are several other officers, there are several communication channels in which the vice president speaks to the media. You don't catch the vice president unaware, or you vice president, you don't allow yourself to be dragged unaware without prior notice. You got director on communication. You got the presidential press secretary. There's some things you communicate to the presidential press secretary, or you get your press bureau, the press bureau. You get the information ministry that don't only serve the president. The information ministry serve the entire government. Sometimes they speak on behalf of agriculture, they speak on behalf of post and telecom. At least that you will expect that they will not speak on behalf of the office of the vice president. So a Stanton call, you can have your backdoor conversation. Maybe Stanton can come and say, oh, unreliable information. The vice president attended the meeting. Yes, it's true. I just confirmed it. I just did. Fine. Anybody can have backdoor conversation. But for you to be in your bed tired at the middle of the night, maybe from what I have in mind, maybe he even placed that call for Stanton to have it on, and he pretended that it was breach of protocol for him to speak on the radio unaware. I mean, that's very embarrassing. We can learn from this, not to repeat it. Now, I tend to disagree with you respectfully too, on how you analyze how people criticize the party that was heard. I think that party thing, it was highly insensitive. It was just not time for that. One good thing I learned from Madame Selig, that we who succeeded from Madame Selig didn't continue. All Madame Selig Christmas celebration and her independence celebration, it was historical in a way that everywhere she went to celebrate the independence celebration or the Christmas, she was dedicated projects. It was not just about merrymaking or just about people buying alcohol, drink, cook food for people to eat. Eating is not Liberian people problem. We got infrastructure deficit. How I expected, for instance, the students don't want to go anywhere else, they could go Portland. Look at the Portland Elementary School. Look at the market structure. Try to modernize it in the Liberian context. Then you say, okay, maybe we're going to for the year Christmas celebration, all the chiefs that meet me Portland, we're going to dedicate the market project finished. Then now a call for drinking, a call for knocking glasses, a call for music playing. Other than that, to call for cosmetic, Christmas celebration that doesn't add up anything to our infrastructure deficit. I don't see a sensitivity. I think that's part of your sensitivity. I say good. It's not time for party. There are time for party. You have party if you have success. Now, if you were opportune to attend that party, Shafi, I would expect you now to do the public justice to say during that party or during the year-end celebration, the superintendent highlighted some major achievements. And let quantify the achievement to see if they work party. What was the superintendent achievement in the period of 1 year? Maybe he had complete 1 year since he became superintendent, but we just say 2024 as a year, because a year-end party they had. What was the major achievement that the superintendent highlighted? And let's quantify it. So what we hearing that over 5 million LD was used for that party. I saw some wheelbarrows and how do you call cutlasses, in photo. I don't know whoever donated that, but it doesn't worth it. especially for what we hear with the speculation that they've used over 35 million LD for that party. I feel it was insensitive, and I think we need to learn from that. NIMA are making progress economically. We didn't see such cosmetic party. And then you talk about the representative, now that it's not able to do roads. I agree with you, Sekou. But in nearby countries that are making progress developmentally, like Ghana and other places, people still do the things, not because that it's correct, but it's the type of society we live in. We know it's national government responsibility to do roads, to ensure basic health care and what have you. A budget system will run. It's not like the money is sitting somewhere in the Liberian government. Everything about our budget, I know universally budget is about vision, but if people make these visions internationally, it means they got the money, they trust the economic system, they trust that the revenue going to progress, people are going to collect a lot of revenue. But the way Liberia things go, we are struggling. We have bad report on our climate investment. So people are even scared to come and do business. We don't have the money sitting in bank. The national government, the legislature, they made the projection hoping that the revenue authority would be able to raise the money. So in a way where government is even dragging to have national accomplishment, I mean in Monrovia and other places, if a representative see a fit that he have money to do roles, let us appreciate at this point in time. We know oversight, that would be externally the responsibility of the lawmaker when it comes to oversight. Please get me wrong, please get me right. I mean, I say externally, because the primary oversight definition is you should ensure the national government ensure that there are several deliverables to the people. But in the type of governance system we have where the national government struggle on several deliverables in terms of generating revenue and then implementing what the national budget says or whatever, if the representative see a fit that can use the logistic power or involve personal finances to augment government effort, I think we can manage that until we have a real, vibrant economic system in the country. For me, that's the 2 points I choose to differ with you on this morning. Especially the way in which you analyze, those who criticize the party, the Superintendent High. I mean, they're right, because I'm looking forward to you and many others who attended that party. What was the basic achievement from the local authority during the course of the year? Let's quantify it to how much was spent.
Thank you.
So far, so good.
Thank you very much. I never attended the program, like I said previously. They sleep homie, and that's how it was like. So I never had the time to attend the program. But what I said was that for me, it was very necessary to always have this kind of time with the people you work with. And I can say that again for free. That's my own observation. That's what I have to say. Okay, on this note, Otalo, you want to come in quickly?
Yeah, Sekou, it is well. Oh God. Yeah. I don't like you on the phone and your local coming here again. Yeah, Sekou, it is.
Hey, say you want to be honorable, they will call you 24 hours. Yes.
Sekou, with no power of the cost, it kept coming.
All right, you can just hold it on right there.
From the hospital, from the hospital in Maryland.
Yeah, just hold it on right there, please. Just hold it right there, no problem. I will take you later. Let's take 3 calls and then we'll go quickly to our guests. 3 or 4 calls anyway. This person, good morning.
Good morning, Sekou.
Please go away from your radio.
Yeah, this is Mr. James Dua. I'm calling from my district community.
Mr. Dua, welcome. Let's hear you.
Sekou, my attention has been drawn to the party issue.
Okay.
I don't know what people want to say the party issue. Sekou, this is why some of us we can't come to the regular meeting or some regular color meeting. Because some people take politics in everything. Some people, they are opposition. And opposition, they will not agree with on-ground development in Nigeria as long as you'll be speaking. The opposition, both on your panel show and in ZWEDRU, they will never agree. So for me, the party is necessary to call your citizens to say, that John, even in your house, CC, you can call your community and say, let's join hands together. That's the issue. Some people say it's not necessary. We'll go and their house, we'll go and do this. It's necessary for us. But you will not accept opposition. Let's be clear. To support everyone 100%. We can't do that. But it's necessary for us. Why I recommend this money Everybody want to know our money. Let Oro Grant, the county authority, invite GAC accord this money to conduct the audit. From 2018 to 2024, the local government, what is money? Their oil grant with the together with what the local authority do to our money. Then for 2024 to 2020, when he is leaving to the incoming to when he invite DSC to conduct the audit. That's my recommendation.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ismo. Thank you. We appreciate you this morning. All right. Let's see whether we can get another pricing here this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Sheku.
Your name and where you calling from?
All right, Sheku. I'm Flo, and I joined from a GEDEH resident.
Welcome. Let's hear you. What's your name again?
So the name is Joseph Wablo. I'm Joseph Wablo, and I joined from a GEDEH resident.
Mr. Wablo, welcome, my brother. Let's hear you this morning.
Thank you. So the very first thing is that I just want to acknowledge that one of those entities who attended the occasion raising the 1 year celebration of our county on the wash of Honorable Grant.
All right.
And I spoke in my capacity as a representation of my office representing Honorable Peno, and concomitantly at the same time speaking on behalf of the Grand GEDEH Legislative Caucus. Seku, the celebration is parrot on 3 principles. 1, I endorse the celebration on the basis of 3 principles. 1 is the issue of our coexisting and peaceful alignment in Grand GEDEH County, unlike they are not having only the wash of others. 2, the issue of a project being presented to the Grand GEDEH and starting initially with the waste management team and presenting tools or consignments that worth the interest of our people to clean their various cities around, not only limited to ZWEDRU, but around our counties and other few cities around Grand GEDEH. That's warrant a project launched under the wash of Honorable Grant and warrant a celebration. The next issue is that is the issue of identifying and recognizing people who have been in service for Grand GEDEH and its people for a length of time and they are not being recognized. Disgusting part of it is that those who are in service and they are not even being considered in terms of employment. On his watch, those people are gradually getting employment and getting incentives to get what they're supposed to earn at the end of every month. So for somebody to say, I'll listen to John, for John to say that this issue now warrant is celebration.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. Let's take this pricing. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Good morning, to Grand GEDEH County.
Your name and where you calling from?
I'm just the web calling from a resident.
Welcome. Let's hear you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for the show this morning. The party had yesterday at the party. So, sorry.
Okay.
So, I'm very grateful to God, and secondly, I really appreciate Honorable Grant for a talent and understanding the Grand GEDEH people.
Okay.
Since then, before Grant was in this county, people said when Grant entered the county, there will be a division, there will be things that would go the negative side. Since he came, and with the understanding and recommendation of the citizens to him, he's doing well.
Okay.
This party is all about recognizing one another and opening a door for new platform for next year, asking people for their apply and recommendation.
Okay.
So with this party, I'm only praying that it should not only be just said it should be a continuing issue every year to know the people next mind for the next year. So the party, I really appreciate that. I want to be continuing every year. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much this morning. Let's see what we can take this pricing quickly. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Sheikh.
Yeah, is it Paul Renzi?
Precisely.
Welcome, my dear brother. Let's hear you this morning.
Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, good morning and good morning to our listeners, especially so those of us following Top FM. It's good to be back on radio. Most of the time, it's our responsibility to provide information as it relates to the activities in county.
Okay.
This morning, people should note very well that I'm not a public relations officer, as claimed, or as I say, and that is the government media institution. It's convened with the Liberian News Agency.
Okay.
So it will not be a wrong thing if I decide to share opinion on issues that have to do with government and government Grand GEDEH.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought to make this clarification.
Go ahead.
Now, I'm and in distribution of tools. In fact, some of the districts that were not mentioned, there were the cities were not mentioned. According to Grant yesterday, those cities will be captured in the next. What we need to do is to support the initiative as a county.
Okay.
So I think it's important when something happens, let's quietly deal with it. And let's look at how it impacts our citizens generally. Even though the important is good, but not everything would just have to have a negative perception on. Let's be hopeful that these things will also impact other people. That should be in our mind. How many persons saw that? How many persons are buying the idea? And in fact, last service in government are no longer in government. There are people who work in previous governments. They are no longer out. Like Mr. Yongle, the former how do you call it? Mr. Yongle, Washington Yongle at the administration building, who was the project planner under the administration of Kai Galofari.
Reverend Port, you there? Hello? See how you can get me? You guys getting me? I don't know why Reverend Port is not getting me.
Yes, I'm getting you on the WhatsApp. I don't know which of the platform. Okay, on the WhatsApp too, anyway, but I'm getting you.
Yeah, I'm both on the WhatsApp and I'm also on the Facebook platform. On this platform, let me quickly break him out. Good morning, Mr. President Elect. How are you?
Yeah, good morning, CEO. Young people of the country.
Welcome to the platform. The stage is here this morning.
Seku, he's coming in very low. I'm struggling to get him. He's coming in very low.
I'm sure you get to him now. Go ahead again. Introduce yourself.
So, good morning again. And good morning to the young people of GEDEH County. So I'm Marcus Jalaru the second. I'm the president-elect of GEDEH Youth Development Association.
Thank you very much. Are we getting him?
Yeah.
Thank you.
His voice.
All right, Mr. President, welcome this morning. Quickly, let's hear you. What brought you to studio?
Thank you. I'm actually here to most especially to appreciate all the young people I'm using the time this morning to appreciate in a free and transparent manner.
Okay.
So I will also appreciate most especially the student community who have turned up during the process wherein they were not transported from our various school campuses in making sure that the young people of GEDEH County are legitimate. doing our administration. We also stand by that in making sure that we have a independent leadership in Grand GEDEH County. So at this time, we stand with our making sure that we have a legitimate and independent leadership, and also and appreciate the